What is going on, everybody? We get news from Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz speaks to the media, and he gives us this quote. It's going to be close. Week 1 is going to be close. And my question to you, does that mean start him week 1? If it's close, start him. I mean, it's close, start him. Or is it a let's take a step back, let Nicky Foles step in week 1, play a couple weeks, get Carson fully ready, and let's just wait. I'm on the Nick Foles train at this point. If it's going to be close, listen, this is coming from Carson, someone who's positivity, we're going to do this, positive. He's looking at this now and saying, it might not happen, it might happen. To me, that says something. To me, if it's close, that's not 100% for week 1. That's not 100%. And I'm not ready to just throw Carson Wentz into the fire week 1 if he's 90%. I'd rather honestly just wait a little bit. You're telling me with an Atlanta Falcons, a Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Indianapolis Colts for the first 3 games of the season, Nick Foles can't provide you 2 wins? 2 wins? And you got to think that Tampa Bay game, no Jameis. The Colts game at home, come on now. Nick Foles, after providing what he did last season, should be able to get you 2-1 in the first 3 games. Is that fair? Is that fair to say? He can beat the Falcons in the second round of the playoffs, technically. Minnesota Vikings, stomp them to the ground, and beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. We can't get 2 wins in a 3-game stretch out of Nicky Foles? I think so. And the fact that we are getting the quote from Carson himself saying, it's going to be close, that's not promising to me. It's not. That's just the truth. I'm not thrilled to hear it. Right now, as it stands, hearing that quote, I have to think we're going with Nick Foles. We do. Maybe Carson Wentz knows something. I don't know if the staff told him anything yet. I really don't. I don't think so. I think we're even playing the game a little bit too. Now teams don't know. Are we getting Carson? We get Nick? I don't know. Teams don't know who to look for when watching film heading into the first game of the season. And that's a tough game to start us off here. A revenge game. We got the emotion of winning it all with the Atlanta Falcons. I'm just not sold with that it's going to be close. That's not good to me. And I think at this point, I'm okay with going and riding with Nicky Foles for first 3 games of the season. Let's be real. 1 week isn't going to cut it. What's 1 more week going to do for Carson? If he's not ready, if it's close for week 1, it's going to be more than just week 1. And I think I'm okay with that to an extent of week 3. Because like I said, when we're playing Atlanta, Tampa Bay, and Indianapolis, there's no way Nick Foles can't provide us with 2 wins in that 3-game stretch. I feel like that's an okay, reasonable thing to expect out of him. He's the Super Bowl MVP, right? I wonder if people agree with me. Let me know down below. First, I want to know, are you okay with the it's too close? It's going to be close. Are you still going to ride Carson if he's 90% for week 1? Are you going to take the step back and go, let's get him 100%. Let's get him as much time as he needs because we have to keep this guy healthy for the long term. We got to look to the future and the long term. Do you think Nick Foles can get us 2 wins in the first 3 games? I can't imagine that being an unrealistic thing to think after what he provided for us. Now, I heard some fans saying, what he did last season was great, but this is different. The ride that he went on was phenomenal, but he's not going to be able to do that again. And listen, I was all about I wasn't all about not trusting Nick Foles, but last season, I thought we were doomed. I thought there's no chance in hell Nick Foles would be able to win us a Super Bowl, and he did. So now I'm thinking, why can't this guy win 2 regular season football games out of 3? And then let Carson step in. I can't imagine that being something that would blow your mind, me saying that. The moral of the story is the fact that Carson Wentz came out and stated it's going to be close is the answer that we're all looking for. He's not going to be ready because close isn't good enough. He needs to be 100%. To me, that's Carson Wentz realizing it might not be there week 1. And that's fine. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I have faith in Nick Foles to be able to provide us with a reasonable 3-week start to the season. I feel like that's fine. I have faith in him. He proved me last year. There's no way I can sit back and say, he can't do it. He can't do it. There's no way I can say that. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.